What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and welcome back to another podcast highlight. So I run a weekly podcast on the channel where I get another YouTuber on. We talk about anything and everything. Today, we had mcsportzhawk on, and we ended up talking a lot about the ZHouse. So this is just a little highlight of the show. If you guys want to check out the full version for free, 2 links down in the description to send you over to iTunes or SoundCloud. You can check that out, the full version. Go subscribe to that, all that good stuff. Anyways, and I didn't even like clean up the house when we left for you guys.
Dude, your bathroom, oh my gosh, guys. When we were it was Jack, Chucky, and I cleaning. Of course, Lex helped him cleaning, but it was mostly Jack and I cleaning. And I was vacuuming the whole house, and I go into Pat's bathroom, and this thing just starts shooting sand everywhere. There's sand all over his bathroom floor, everywhere. Because I think almost every day you went for a swim before you streamed. Almost every day.
Almost every single day, dude, because like we weren't going to the gym every single day, and before that I had been, and like I was just like every time if I didn't work out before a stream, I just felt like it was in a terrible mood. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go for a swim. That'll kind of like, you know, get some of my energy out and stuff. So every single day, like I set my stream an hour ahead, go to the ocean, take a swim, shower, boom, stream time every single day. Yeah, man. Dude, just talking about it makes me miss it so much. Like, I realized when I was there, I was like, I am not going to appreciate this until I leave. But I didn't realize how much I would appreciate it until now that I've left. You know what I mean?
It was. I'm happy it happened. You know, like part of me is really just destroyed. I feel like it's kind of like falling apart a little bit, but maybe it'll come back together. But it was an incredible summer, man. Oh, it was so great.
Such a unique thing, you know. No one's ever done that before.
Yeah, we did it, man.
In the YouTube,
we did. We
Call
made
of
it
Duty
happen.
community. Yeah, like for those 2 months, like we really hit something that it just was like the perfect combination of Black Ops 3 coming to its peak, all our channels like really doing well because it was summer. Just like the living together, like there was just so much hype for the ZHouse, man. I truly think if we do it again, which I mean I'm so down, and I'm planning to do it this year. Obviously, I think like I am preparing my year so that like I'm doing ZHouse. But I just don't think it can be as big as last year because Black Ops 3 Zombies isn't a thing.
That's the real question, I guess. Let's just assume it all comes together, right? And we do whatever, 2 months or something like we did last time. The real question for me is, what does that look like for content? I guess last time we ended up posting, I mean, Jack and I did anyway, we ended up posting a lot of stuff that wasn't fully zombies. I mean, there's a lot of zombie-related stuff.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of just, real-life content, like challenges and vlog-ish type stuff, which is what I'm trying to transition to more so anyway. But I guess that's what we post primarily, right? Like, I don't know what game will be popping then. Maybe Infinite Warfare will be... to have a great map or something. I don't know, but
that's optimistic, but okay.
We'll see. You never know. It probably not, but maybe some hype will build. But even then, like, I don't know. It's the middle of summer. I guess we'll be posting more of what we did before. A lot less zombies.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I feel like everyone is legitimately down for ZHouse. I really do. I know like these events like throughout the year, like the meetups haven't been that good, but I really think that the ZHouse is going to be down, and I really think it's going to happen again. It might be different. Maybe even one person is going to be like, I don't want to do it, but I think it's going to happen. And even if we have to maybe find someone else.
Ooh, a new addition to the ZHouse.
Or even just have 6 people, but then you're getting into crazy expensive houses.
Yeah.
5's like the peak, like 4 and less is like a normal house. 5 is either a crazy house or just on the edge, and that's what the ZHouse was. I mean,
it was a good combo.
The ZHouse was a crazy house, but like, it wasn't like a mansion,
Yeah.
Right?
I still can't believe how perfect the dynamic worked. Like it worked pretty well. There was just enough tension and just enough like people there to make it interesting every single moment.
Yeah, but not too much.
Not too much though. Yeah, it wasn't over the board. Like you add a couple people here and there, and you could tell it was like really pushed it to like either a stressful point or like too much.
Yeah, but I will say we had 7 one night, Dalek and Noah
That
came.
That was nuts, dude. That shit was crazy.
That was a lot. That was a lot of fun that night. But
that stretch, that 3-day stretch right there.
What was that? That was Dalek and Noah came the first night.
Yeah.
And then
we had a meetup the next day.
And then we went to the meetup and we had to leave at like 9 in the morning. And it was like a 2-hour Uber.
We stayed until maybe like 4 or 5 a.m.
I remember I actually slept in that day. Like I slept through my first alarm, but I'd set 2. And I remember like, oh no, I'm late. Everyone's gonna be waiting for me. I wake up, everyone is still asleep. I'm the only person up, and I'm like, oh, rip this, man. We're gonna be late for the meetup. So I'm like here cooking up bacon for everyone, doing cinnamon buns.
That's right.
Just trying to like help all the homies out. And we made it to the meetup in time, just barely.
We just made it in time, dude.
Yeah.
We all slept in the Uber the entire way there. Nah. This guy was he was blasting like the hardest rap ever.
That's all I remember waking up to is just this hardcore rap. And I'm just like, where are we?
I wish I had vlogged that whole journey because that was something right there, man.
Man, I was looking back to that and I realized we didn't even tip that guy. Like, that was...
we
I don't know if tipping Ubers is a thing. Like, I know, like, tipping a cab is like a thing. Yeah. I know. But I don't know if you do that for Ubers. But I was thinking, like, looking back, I'm like, that was like a 2-hour drive and we just...
We probably could have tipped him.
Yeah, that was a little rude. But... was there anything else, like, in that period? I feel like there was something else that was crazy.
I mean, I think right after that, Milo came down because he wanted to come down with them.
Right. The next day, Milo came.
Came down after they left.
No, he came that night. He came the night of the meetup.
Yeah.
Because Dalek and Noah flew out. And he was going to come back with us. But instead, he Ubered.
Right. That's right. And then he ended up staying. He's like, you know what? Should I just stay an extra week? Like, book my flight later? We're like, sure. And he did. Right. I was like, what the? This is crazy. Just on the whim, bam.
And boom, there you guys have it. So that was this week's podcast highlight. Again, guys, if you want to check out the full version of the podcast for free on iTunes or SoundCloud, top links down in the description. Follow those over. Check it out. Podcast is this. I missed the ZHouse. And I hope you guys found this entertaining. Anyways, peace.